We have been working on a series about metaphysical Christianity. And what we wanted to do was just cover the basic tenets. So when you say, people say, I'm a this, I'm a that, you kind of know their background, what they believe, their faith format. So we have been working on this, and when you get a newsletter that's current, there is a list of the tenets that we've been working on. I just want to review them very quickly so you kind of catch up where we are. God is love. All are children of God. God love flows to us and through us. Every heart desire is a God desire. It's all of love. Jesus is the Christed Son of God, and all are on a journey of Christing. We all are. And we create our reality. We expand through experiences into our Christed awakening, and heaven and earth are one. And then all are eternal. It was really funny as it came to me, and Spirit was giving it to me in segments. I was quite surprised that there are 10 of them. I thought, well, that's quite interesting. But any metaphysical Christian, when we look at these precepts, concepts, they are the basis of how we choose to live our life and allow everyone to live it the way they need to, but this is the basis that we're seeking to accomplish. So we're working today on heaven and earth are one. Heaven and earth is one, heaven and earth are one. All right. I know that you all have seen and been in an experience where you might have been out in nature, you might have been somewhere, when everything collapsed into beautiful bliss. Do you remember? Just shut your eyes for a moment. See if you can either remember that or allow a scene to come before you. And it doesn't matter if you're looking at the ocean or a beautiful vista or a flower. It really doesn't matter. But I want you to feel the energy and feel the immense peace, like you are a part of heaven, like you're witnessing heaven, and you are a part of that picture. Can you feel it? All right, you can open your eyes. In the picture, there is a sense of rightness, isn't it? There's rightness no matter what you see. We may be looking at the ocean. We don't think about whales eating fish. We think about the rightness of what is in the ocean. We think about the beauty of it. And we allow it to be. It is a beautiful space of acceptance, and it feels like heaven. It is a space that is unencumbered by the thoughts of man. It's a space where we can become one with the energy. In the Aquarian, Jesus is traveling, and he says this about where he was born. He went back to the little town, and he was just there observing, and the shepherds were there, and people came to see him. And he says this to the people. He's watching the doves go to and fro, and he says, "Behold the life of innocence and peace. The lamb is innocent, the dove is peace. It is appropriate that love came to man amidst this energy." And then he talks about how Abraham walked there too, and how Melchizedek, the Christ Melchizedek, walked there. And then he said, there will come a time when war will cease and love will reign. And then the messenger proclaimed, peace on earth, goodwill to men. When he came back to the space that he had entered, the beauty of that space of heaven on earth was still there. When you go back to those spaces where you've had that experience, that beauty of heaven on earth is there. When you go back to that space in your heart, heaven on earth is there. Innocence and peace. I want to explore that for a second. Innocence is not to harm. That's what it says in the dictionary. It's just innocence. The ancient source of the word innocent is not to harm. We believe innocence is vulnerability. It's an openness that is not confined to precepts or beliefs or conditions. We're vulnerable, we're innocent, we're open. Peace is serenity in all things. It's allowing the rightness, and it's allowing everything to work together for good without attaching to a form. Peace. I'm not attached to this or that. Are you guys with me so far? I want you to go back to your original scene for a moment. Just shut your eyes. And I want you to become aware of other people with you in that scene, witnessing with you. Can you feel them and see them? Do they not feel harmonious with you? Do they not feel like they are one with you in that state of heaven? And there is nothing that creates a barrier. Take a breath, open your eyes. Some of the people in that scene, if we were on a literal space in our reality, 3D world, some would be financially extremely wealthy. Some would be financially extremely challenged. Some would be having issues. Some would be skating through life. In that moment, we are in heaven as one. And it is not even recognizable, the patterns that each has. And if we could see the patterns, we'd high-five each other. Oh, good for you. You're really working on something hard. Good for you. The rich person may be working on something hard. Good for you. Good for you. I'm supporting you. We're all supporting each other because in that moment of heaven, we know who we are. We are the children of the divine. And we don't hold the precepts of separation in us. We hold the oneness in us. Okay? So, all are one in the breathtaking scene. All are one in harmony with each other. Can you see the innocence and the purity? The innocence and the peace. So, we can conjure this up, can't we? We can experience it, we can feel it. Now, how do we live it every day? How do we live it when we're out in the world and someone does something we don't choose them to do? How do we live it when something happens that we don't necessarily agree with? How do we really understand that this place is actually a place of heaven? What we believe metaphysically, there is no separation. We have come to this place where we have given the opportunity to grow. Emotional bodies, mental bodies, spiritual bodies, we're growing. We did not step out of the garden. We changed our perception to self. That's the difference. We didn't step out of God's love, nurturing, and provision. We changed our vision to us. Now I shall have experiences, and I shall do these things, and I shall pretend that I am not the master that I am. I shall pretend that I am challenged. I will pretend that I need to learn these things. As we do that, we set ourselves into a reality where there is a multitude of patterns, isn't there? There's a multitude of energies. There's a multitude of experiences. There's, oh, let me learn through that challenge. I want to learn through this challenge. There's a multitude. And we're all doing something different, aren't we? We're all doing something different. I think metaphysically we've learned to love each other, haven't we? We've learned to love each other through that differences. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I'm going to love you through that. But have we learned to love ourselves through our attachments and our projections? Have we learned to love ourselves through the forms that we have created in this life? Are the forms more important than us? Are the forms more important? When we live in the state of really understanding that this kingdom of God, this bliss, the kingdom of God actually means the counsel of God, y'all. I'm misusing that word. It means the counsel of God. But in this state, this energy, this arc field, this beautiful, massive energy of God love, in this space, how would we live and how would we choose if we really knew that the abundance of the universe is seeking to support us in rightness? What would we do differently? So, imagine again the scene. And you're looking at the beauty. You don't have to shut your eyes this time. You look at the beautiful scene and you feel heaven on earth. And then you start worrying about something. Then you start worrying about the bills being paid, or someone said something to you, or you're not good enough, you're not where you need to be. You do that? You all do it. And when you do it, where does your focus go? To you. And what do you see in the scene of heaven that you were just witnessing? It's like a veil collapses it down. I no longer see the heaven. I see me. I see what I got to do. God, that was a great experience. Thanks for that moment of heaven, but I got to get back at it. And what have I just done? Separated from God. I've said, oh, I love you, God. I'm so one with you. I'm so one with you. Whoop. Now I'm not, because I got to learn all this stuff. I know you're there, but I got to learn all this stuff. Instead of saying, God awareness, my creator, all that I am, take the worry, flow through it, and now walk with me through this stuff. It's all about perception. What you focus on expands. Where you put your mind, you are creating that. And maybe you need a big old huge challenge. Maybe you do need that. That's okay. But just be aware you're still in heaven. Be aware you're still in this beautiful space. So, focus creates our reality. We know that. We leave our innocence. We leave our peace. We become not teachable when we leave our innocence. The perspective, we know that. The blissful state, we can find at any moment just by turning our perception back to that. So, in our reality here, we know that part of our job is to create, don't you? We are here to create. We're natural creative beings. We can't help it. We just got to create something. And what if we could take the idea of creating, knowing we're in heaven, what if we could embody that while we're creating? This is what I want to bring into my reality. I'm putting it out to the universe, and I'm trusting the universe to bring it to me in rightness. In rightness. Not right here, right now. Not like I told you. This is not magic wand time. This is harmony. Bring it to me in rightness, where it comes at the perfect time and I'm totally ready to receive and everything is moving beautiful. And if I need to grow to get it, I will. I'll grow to get it. And I will be in harmony, in innocence, in serenity as I'm actually manifesting. Sound easy, doesn't it? But our little egos really want to make it happen ourselves. God, let me do it. Just like a child. Me do. Coming back into that heaven on earth. All right. When I know that my desire blesses me, and if I am blessed, you are blessed. You guys got that. Everybody tell me you have that. If I'm happy, you're going to be happy. If I'm happy, I'm giving you permission to be happy. If I am blessed, I'm giving you permission to be all the blessed you want. I'm saying yes to you. What I can receive, I'm saying yes, you can receive it too. So there's no need for me to edit, diminish, or squash my desires. I should let them go because it blesses the whole. If I desire, go for it. Go for it. So when we go to the heavenly place, we can go into this beautiful space of manifesting. Can I get Love Without End? This is Love Without End. Do you guys know Glenda Green? She had conversations with Jesus. This is one heavy book, y'all. I mean, if your brain loves to get puzzled, you should read it. I've highlighted what I can understand. There's a lot I can't. So I just keep going at it. All right. I wanted to share something that was said about the power of releasing your hold on the physical reality. The power of releasing your hold on the physical reality. You guys with me? All right. Because that's all of our problem. You realize that? It's mine too. I mean, I want things the way I want them as far as relationships. I mean, material things are good, but Jesus is talking about how the structure is not worth the cost to you when your focus is on maintaining a structure. And by structure, it's anything you're attached to, anything you have expectations on, anything that you will not allow room for the rightness, because you don't know the rightness, right? if you cannot allow room for rightness, you're caught in the structure that's in your own mind. He said, and he's talking to a traditional person, this isn't a metaphysical Christian, so he's talking to her. He said, the true blessing of Sunday is that in that day you release your life from the dominance of structure. On that day, as a traditional Christian, you go to yourself, you get yourself to church, and you make the presence of God a priority over all the structure in your world. And that is why that energy is there, to allow you at least a moment to experience it. Because you may not remember to experience it otherwise. I thought that was really very powerful. You suspend the artificial and the illusion which would seek to possess you. And when you can come to a moment and just be with God, and I know most of us are meditators, and so we don't have this issue. Maybe one person. That when you come to a moment when you can feel the energy of spirit, you have said to yourself, this moment is more important than anything else around me. Than anything else around me. So. All right. Okay. Visual. Imagine that you know a child. And imagine that that child's parent has given them a beautiful playroom. And in the playroom there are cubbies and cupboards, and everything is neat and beautiful, and everything's in order and harmony, right? And then the child is allowed to go into their playroom, and the mom says, you do that, I got work to do. So the child gets busy, and there's a tea party with the stuffed animals, and they're hiding from dinosaurs, and then they're cuddling a little baby doll that's crying and won't eat her milk. All day long, this child is having all kinds of experiences. And the mother walks in and says, oh my God, who created this mess? And what does the child say? I don't know. I was just playing. We are the children. We go from one experience to the next experience to the next experience, and then we wonder who created the mess. We are allowed that space of rightness. We are allowed that space to hide from dinosaurs and color pictures. We're allowed that space to have any experience we want to have. We forget we have to also clean that space up. Because that's our space. That's our space in this reality. Father, Mother, God allows us this. In the confines and protection and the love of the home, which is heaven. We are all in heaven. We are all in heaven. So, we move from thinking of God as a magic wand into realizing I am a child of God. Realizing I am a child of God. Heaven is a reality that we live in, but we are unaware of, because our focus goes so deeply to our own ego construct. And I am telling you, we are creating something fabulous in this earth plane. Something amazing. Emotional bodies. I don't think there's other dimensions that create emotional bodies. We have spiritual bodies. We have the idea that we can turn toward God or away from God. But we're always in God. But we can have that perception we can have that perception. No. It's our choice. This is the whole thing of heaven on earth. The whole experience. And I wanted to share just real quickly, because Spirit asked me to. And I've told you guys this before, but I'll tell you again. 2022, April, I was coming to church. I was up making a left. I was stopped on 140, going to make a left on Ranchette. And I've been there before. No one's in front of me, it's traffic. Well, I hear the brakes behind me. And it is a huge, gigantic truck, locking them up. And I go, damn it. My ego, damn it. I gun my accelerator because I've been there before when someone didn't see me. I gun my accelerator. The minute I put my foot on the accelerator, it crumbles underneath my foot. Not literally, but there is no accelerator. And I'm up in the top of my car. I'm in the top of my car, and I'm going, okay. I have no fear. I am completely innocent. The ego that said, damn it, is not there. There's a huge circle of white light to my right. And there's this spirit here to my right over there. And I'm listening to what's happening in spirit. And I'm listening. And the female said, we did it. And then I hear the crash. And they hit my car. And then I'm innocent. I have no fear. I have no nothing. But what's happening? And the voice said from the light, get back in your body, your car's in motion. And I went, okay. And I got back in my car, and my body, and I pulled my car over and stopped. It was the strangest thing in the world to have the experience of being spirit. Totally, I'm totally unattached to anything that's going on. If they had taken me in that moment, if they had said, come to the light, I don't think I would have said, okay. I think I would have gone. And then I would have felt the bliss and the love and the light. But they had me hold. It's undetermined whether you'll go back or not. Hold. So I held. They didn't say that. But in retrospect, that's my feeling. But I'm telling you, all of the personality construct did not exist. And when I got back in my body and the police came, all I could say, my son was right around the corner, thank God, he came. All I could say was, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I was wringing my little hands. My nervous system, my spirit, who I am, was not connected. And the police looked at my son and said, you better take care of her. She's not doing well. But my ego structure had been so disengaged from my reality that I had to reintegrate. Of course, I have successfully done so. But I share this with you because in that moment, that being in spirit, you cannot describe it. And it's as real as this. It's as real as everything we see, touch, and feel here. It's very real. But the attachments and the patterns and the restrictions and all of that was not there. I was just this sweet little spirit. And I was just this sweet little innocent spirit there, and I could feel it. Hard to believe, isn't it? I can be bold and brazen sometimes. But I was very much in spirit. And I knew in the aftermath, in the healing process, and in the aftermath, we are one. There is no difference. Here, there, here, there. There is here, and here is there. We are just given a beautiful opportunity to see if we can remember who we are while we're living in the illusion of a veil. Can you remember who you are, child of God? What will you choose, child of God? Can you put your prayer out there and let the rightness come to it? It probably has 1 billion people to put in place before it comes, you know? I've seen people trying to manifest their mate. Well, your mate's busy right now. Can we give him a couple weeks? You know? No, right now. We have to let rightness come. Heaven is here when we can learn to. Yes, thank you. Who said that? Thank you. Thank you, whoever it was. Let go. When we can learn to let go the attachment to what we've created, then we are free. Doesn't mean you have to let go what you have. Enjoy your cars, enjoy your stuff, enjoy everything, enjoy your mates, enjoy your families. But the attachment to it needing to be your way and allow it to breathe. How's that sound? Doesn't it sound so easy and beautiful? All right, let's go within. Let's take this in and anchor it. Put your feet on the floor. Breathe. Father, Mother God, we thank you for this moment. And I ask that the veil just be lifted. And I would invite all of you just to create a beautiful column of light over you. Create it, it's already there. And allow your focus to go to that beautiful column of light. And feel the love and the peace. And feel yourself lifting just a little bit up, just a little bit into a higher light, a higher frequency. And feel a flood of light beginning to move into your heart. I accept I am a child of God. I accept I am on my soul's journey. And for a moment, breathe and feel the rightness. Feel as if you can see all of the energy around your life, your world, your desires moving into rightness. I seek to live moving through the rightness. And feel a beautiful light of fulfillment beginning to move through you. There is only love. Feel that beautiful heart of Jesus Christ joining you and just giving you the support, the light. You are Christ, a child of God. Your divinity is whole. Feel your angels, guides, and teachers around you. You are never alone. And feel your love for Creator. Breathing, letting your heart open. And feel that beautiful oneness as that circle is complete. There is one light. And the circle expands to oneness. Take a breath and send this awareness out through your entire life, all the details, all the people, all the situations. And feel that love in your heart. Father, Mother God, we thank you that we have this beautiful opportunity to choose. And we thank you for that beautiful love. And so it is. Breathe and allow your focus to come back to the chair that holds you, your feet on the floor. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. This and the next tenet are some of the hardest to embody. Let go. Beautiful, thank you. When you want to say something, don't. If it's not yours. Realize your attachments keep you stuck. Your allowing frees you. Say, I'm a child of God.
I'm a child of God.
Yeah, God.
You got it.